India China standoff. Border point issue has a past. Pullback there is key to de escalation in region. China's unwillingness to pull back its platoon sized unit from hot springs in a sign of difficulties that lie in normalizing the situation. Southeast of Galwan Valley, where 20 Indians and at least 4 Chinese soldiers died in clashes in June 2020. Hot Spring lies in the Sang Senmo River Valley, close to Kongla Pass, that marks the line of actual control. India's patrolling Point 15 is not a launchpad for any offensive action, though the area did see action before and during the 1962 war. China's unwillingness to pull back its platoon sized unit from Hot Spring is a sign of the difficulties that lie in normalizing the situation. The PLA had traditionally had a major base east of Kongla. The pass also marks the border between two China's most sensitive provinces, Xinjiang to the north and Tibet to the south. Kongla lies west of China's G219 highway, which connects Xinjiang and Tibet. In the run up to the 1962 war, an incident at Kongla made the Indian government hand over the responsibility of the border in Ladakh to the army. On October 20, 1959, a three-member Indian police patrol was detained by the Chinese at Kongla. When the patrol did not return, another 20 personnel, led by Deputy Superintendent of Police, set out the next day to find the three men. As 16 of the 20 moved towards the Sang Senmo River, then came under attack from the Chinese, who used rifles, mortars, and hand grenades. 9 of the search party were killed, and the rest arrested by the Chinese, who treated them very harshly. A Chinese soldier also died in the clash. Immediately after the incident, the western sector was handed over to the army on October 24. In 1962, China attacked Hot Springs even though it was not among the sectors that saw heavy fighting. Until 1960, China used to have a company stationed at Kongla and Hot Springs, which they increased to a regiment in the Hot Springs area by 1962. When the war began, India had a platoon at Hot Springs. After China attacked India's position in Galwan Valley, attention turned to the Zhang Zhenmo Valley and Hot Spring. The army instructed troops from the Hot Spring region to pull back after the Chinese began shelling the area and were in a position to cut them off. Indian soldiers tried to move back first to Songsalu and later to Phobrang, moving their way along the Sang Zhenmo River. Almost all soldiers suffered from frostbite and chilblains. Now, with the disengagement talk stalled, it creates a major hurdle in eventual de-escalation from the region, where both sides have around 50,000 troops each, along with tanks, artillery guns, air defense assets. Hot Springs is the last of the friction points that the army says came up last year when China moved its troops across the LAC. The other points were PP-14 in Galwan Valley, PP-17A in Gogra Post, and the north and south banks of Wangso. Disengagement has been completed at these places. Thank you.